Right, guys, welcome back to Gully Cricket Showdown. This is Pankaj alongside Mukul, and it has been a while, Mukul, since we have been here talking about the videos. But I think yesterday's match, the England versus India fourth test, I think that was quite dramatic, and it should be talked about what has gone on in this test series so far.
I think when we started this series, I gave a prediction of England winning 3-2, but a very close fighting series, and that's what's been happening. Every match has gone until the last day and the last session, which is incredible, to be honest. There are talks of always been and still going on, the talks of converting test matches to 4 days. But I think these kind of matches, these kind of series give a strong statement against why 5-day test is still good, because if these tests were 4 days, they won't be as thrilling as how they have been turned out to be. So series cannot be 3-2 now, which is I guess okay. India has a better chance of making it 2-2. But on the other hand, it could be 3-1, which will be even worse. So I think to be honest, I only think England dominated for most part of this fourth test match. Other than that, I think all the other three test matches, India dominated for most of the sessions. But they lost some crucial sessions which made them lose the test match. Even the first test and the third test were really, really closely fought. And for most of the test matches, India was in the game. They seemed like they will win, but they lost. So amazing series considering India has a new team and Bumrah played only, I think he's played 3 now. So yeah, he missed the one test match which India won, and India struggling with injuries. I think it's been great. Some forms of some player have been great. The fourth test match was amazing. I think this right up to one of the biggest draws which India have done. Some of them, last I remember, was the BGT draw. So I think in 2021, which India won the series. So I think something like that. It was really, really courageous and very, really, really well fought. So it's not easy. So kudos to the team.
Then perfect. Then let's talk about the England batting. 669 they made, and that seemed like honestly, I thought India wouldn't be able to, win the test series from there, the match from there. And then yesterday, of course, Ben Stokes comes up with 15 overs left and he says, we should draw the match. And we still keep playing and, the individuals get their centuries and everything like that. So a lot of drama. But what have you made of the batting that has come out from England? And if that translates into the Oval as well, it could be a long night for the Indians.
I think it was more related to the flat bowling which India did. England obviously has a baseball style of batting. They will throw their hands at everything. Yeah. And there were some close saves also. Luck was going their way. So did it. The luck went India's way as well in the second innings. Jadeja being dropped on the first ball. Shubman Gill being dropped twice, and some other close shaves. So India also had, but I think England had more close shaves than India. So I think it comes down to the bowling. Obviously, I think Bumrah had an off day. It was the first time he considered 100 plus runs in an inning, so that speaks for itself. Yeah. So, and when Bumrah has an off day, other players, Siraj has been really bowling in and out, but he is not able to convert them into wickets. He's just bowling. Akashdeep was injured. Arshdeep could have been a good addition, but he was not there as well. And then Shardul Thakur, I don't know what he's doing in that team. So Nitish Reddy was injured. So I think India just had a flat bowling attack. Anshul Kamboj was bowling 115, 120 kph, which is really nothing, to be honest with you. And it was his debut, so you don't expect a lot from him. So so it comes down to the lens and the bowling attack India had rather than the batting style of England. Obviously, these are international players. All of them are experienced. They are playing in their home conditions. They play at attacking kind of cricket. So it was a no-brainer that they will maximize this opportunity, and they did that. But like I said, this draw is more like a win for India because how they were at that one point of time and how they converted this into a draw. It was an amazing achievement, to be honest.
Yeah, talking about the leadership, then Shubman Gill has been captaining this side, has scored over 400 runs in these 4 tests so far, and Gambhir as well, especially when it comes to the test squad. and the series. What have you made of the leadership so far from the Indian team?
I think there's only one problem, which there have been news of like discussions in the dressing room, having different opinions. Inclusion of Kuldeep Yadav. That's all. Once overall problem which I have is the selection of Mohammad Shami, but that is a thing of the past. Like, I don't know if he's not fully fit or like he has been sidelined. I don't know what is the issue, but he should have been in the squad. Like, Mohammad Shami is on par with Bumrah, to be honest with you. I'm not even kidding. His in test, his addition with Bumrah has been one of the main reasons we have been winning so many test matches. So, but anyways, he was not there, so like, let's forget about him. But Kuldeep Yadav should have played this test match definitely instead of Shardul Thakur. I don't know Shardul Thakur. I know he scored like 40 runs with the bat, but I think Kuldeep Yadav taking a couple of wickets at crucial times would have compensated for those 40 runs. So, I mean, I think he should have been part of the squad, and I definitely think that will be the change going forward in the fifth test. I hope it happens. Other than that, I think the team selection has been okay. Karun Nair was set to be replaced. He got enough chances. Like, people can say he should have been given one more test, but like, I mean, I think he got enough chances in the two test matches. Like, he played 3 test matches straight. I know the first one was not in his position. Gill said the same thing, but in the 2 test matches also which he got, especially the second test, which India won, which was really a betting paradise. He was not able to convert those innings also. Like, not even an 80 or 90 leave 100. So just scoring 30-40 like under 10 runs doesn't justify your selection. So
yeah, well, one of those missed out has been Shreyas Iyer as well. I think one of your favorites, of course.
Shreyas Iyer,
from the start.
If we go in general into team selection, like the bowling looks weak, so I'm focusing on the bowling. The batting is okay, but can there be changes? Yeah, definitely. I think Abhimanyu Iswaran, who has been part of the squad, who is a part of the squad, has not getting chances. This guy Shreyas Iyer obviously is a huge miss. And then there are a few other players also, like, I think Ishan Kishan can also be given a run, like especially if Rishabh Pant is injured. But I think Narayan Jagadisan has been named as a replacement, who also has a good domestic record. Not to say like he's not a good player, but I think Ishan Kishan would have suited much to the style. But let's see, remains to be seen like what happens. So yeah, there are a few players who could have been part of the squad, but they are not. But I mean, you cannot play everyone. So
yeah. Now, looking forward to the fifth test. Of course, it starts in 3 days' time, 31st of July, that is. Again, if England avoid a defeat, they win the series. And if India can win this match, then it will be a draw. So what are your thoughts going into the fifth test? And who do you think takes it? Because as you said, 3-2 England early on, but this has been so dramatic and so back and forth as well, that I think predicting this could be really hard.
Lately, India has been drawing the series which they have been playing in England. So like the last series also, India had an upper hand, and then it got the one test match which was played later on, which I think Bumrah was the captain, got draw. Like England won that test match and the series got drawn. So yeah, I mean, England still has an upper hand, but I think the same problem which India is facing, England is facing as well. Their bowlers are tired. They don't have enough people to play with, obviously.
Yes.
So they are also struggling with injuries. They cannot have Jofra Archer play 3 straight matches. Chris Woakes have played, I think, all the matches. Brandon Cars has played all the matches. So I think, and that's why I think they looked flat in this test match, because they just ran out of steam. There's only 3 days break, out of which 1 day is completely off travel, probably today, and then like Thursday the test match starts. And then England bowlers were the one who were bowling until the last day. India bowlers had like 2 days off compared to that, because people were betting. So I think one of the huge factor in Oval will be Bumrah. Will he play or will he not play? I think if he's relatively okay, I think he plays. And then another huge factor would be the fitness of Akashdeep. I think Akashdeep is a appropriate replacement of Shami. It's too early to say, but I think he looked like he's a seam bowler. Like, he hits the deck hard. So I think if he is fit, I think it could be really good addition and crucial for India. And I think Siraj finally has 1 or 2 off test matches, and then he produces at least some innings where they take like 3-4 wickets. So hopefully he does that too. So I think the bowling, it will depend on the bowling. I think batting is fine. India's batting is okay. I don't think that we have problems there. Obviously, Rishabh Pant will be a huge miss, but I think Washington Sundar being in form, and I think Dhruv Jurel can handle, not as good as Rishabh Pant, but I think can score some runs. So it depends on the bowling attack, to be honest with you. So who will play? That will play a huge role in the oval. So yeah, I mean, there is obviously India has had. To be honest with you, India has played a much better cricket than I expected them to be. This new team. So yeah, I mean, they can definitely win this test match and draw the series, which will be an amazing achievement considering it's such a new team who's transitioning. But yeah, I mean, regardless, England has an upper hand. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, Ben Stokes did mention that in his interview as well, how the bowling those extra overs might cost them because of fatigue,
Yes.
maybe injuries as well. So he was quite upset about that. Talking about captain picks, I think Shubman Gill should be a no-brainer since he has been performing all throughout the series at a very
Yes.
high level.
Yes, I think Shubman Gill is one pick, and I think Ben Stokes should not be missed out. He has been bowling, he has been batting. So Joe Root is another player who you should not miss. I think if Gus Atkinson or Josh Tongue plays, then you can look at Gus Atkinson up. Especially he has good records against like the Test match he plays. So he should be the one dark horse. He could be a dark horse. Kuldeep Yadav, if he plays, could be a dark horse. And then other than that, I think if you go by that, then I think KL Rahul is also one of the players who has been pretty consistent. And Jadeja, has been exceptional,
especially in the last test series.
Yeah, really exceptional. So yeah, Jadeja has been good as well. So yeah, few players I think everybody knows. And somehow, if you want to take risks, then obviously Jurel and Jaiswal and Ben Duckett and Zach Crawley are your risk takers. Like, if they perform, which they could, then they would also give you a good lead among others. So, yeah.
I mean, that about sums up the video as well. We have talked about everything. We will speak about the 5th test as well once it has been concluded to see where India stands. So do come around for that video as well, guys. That's it from me and Mukul as well. Any parting words if you have anything to say?
No, I really hope India draws the series and proves me horribly wrong. And if it happens, then yeah, it will be great for the team. And then we'll move forward for the new series, which hopefully happens like next month, something some cricket.
All right, guys, if you like the video, do share it, subscribe to the channel and like the video as well, and we will see you in the next one.